likely already named them too.
That's the forbidden forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
My entire family's been sorted into Hufflepuff, except for me. Makes sense. Not one for hard work, if I'm honest.
My family has been sorted into Ravenclaw for generations. Bit of a bookish lot, one might say.
My brother just started at Hogwarts as a Gryffindor. Thought for certain he'd be Slytherin, cunning as he is.
All of my siblings have gone on to work for the Ministry, but I'm not sure I want to do that. Unless it's an aura.
Oh, my mother makes the most delicious Alahotzi fudge every Christmas. Can barely fit into my school robes when it's time to come back.
I'd like to shop in the hamlet. I'm too afraid to venture out alone with all that's going on.
Beatrice Green from Dogweed and Deathgap is an odd woman. Caught her talking to her plants the other day, having a full conversation she was. Quite interesting, actually.
Life seems rather dull in the hamlets around here. I'd much rather live in a big city like London.
Sometimes I wish I needed a new wand, just so I'd have an excuse to visit Ollivanders again. I could open wand boxes all day.
Thomas Brown knows more about books than anyone. Well, perhaps not Madame Scribner, but anyone else, I'd say.
I'd like to do some window shopping in Hogsmeade this weekend. Don't have the galleons to actually buy anything.
You shouldn't get so upset in herbology. The rate you're going, you'll need a calming draught.
It's not the written exam that worries me with herbology, it's the practical.
Oh!
Never seen devil snare in the wild. Would be terrifying to encounter, I'd think. I'm happy to read about it, mind.
I don't mind herbology myself. I'll take a mandrake any day over an annoying little puffskein.
As a muggle-born, I never expected to come face to face with a man eating cabbage.
I'm trying to grow some asphodel in the greenhouses. Such a beautiful flower. I almost hate drying out the roots for potions.
How are there so many lectures in herbology? Elves must be incredibly intelligent to deliver all those letters. I still get lost looking for our common room.
I've heard that Isaac Cooper receives several owls a week from secret admirers. I suppose he is rather dashing.
I never know what to say when I write to my mother. Hello, Mother. Classes are horrendously boring, and Professor Binns is still as dull as when you were in school.
My mother was shocked the first time I sent her an owl from Hogwarts. She'd never seen anything like it. She's a muggle, so of course that makes sense. What? Don't make that face.
It's been ages since I've sent an owl back home. My father will be worrying. Perhaps next week.
How do owls know where to deliver their letters? I'd like to shop in the hamlet. I'm too afraid to venture out alone with all that's going on.
Beatrice Green from Dogweed and Deathgap is an odd woman. Caught her talking to her plants the other day, having a full conversation she was. It's quite interesting, actually.
Life seems rather dull in the hamlets around here. I'd much rather live in a big city like London.
Sometimes I wish I needed a new wand, just so I'd have an excuse to visit Ollivander's again. I could open wand boxes all day.
Thomas Brown knows more about books than anyone. Well, perhaps not Madame Scribner, but anyone else, I'd say. Oh, I wish I could spend all day in flying. Should have been born a hippogriff.
Broomsticks are so out of date. I'd rather travel by Flu Network any day.
If you lean forward on your broom just right, you can get an incredible burst of speed.
Imelda Reyes is always arranging broom trials. She's only trying to top her old records. Such a show-off.
The best way to learn how to fly a broomstick is by trial and error. In my case, it was a lot of error.
Oh, I don't like how flying messes up my hair.
Albie Weeks has been experimenting with new broom models for a while now.
Do we really need to practice flying on a broomstick? I thought that was the purpose of trains.
Wouldn't it be romantic to fly amongst the stars? Even Professor Shah might think so. Or not. I miss having my own bedroom. One of the girls in our room recites potion recipes in her sleep, another sings, and another mumbles incantations.
It doesn't seem right to me. Always encouraging me to keep plenty of Wiggenweld potion in my trunk.
I do wish I had a bigger trunk, though.
We'd have more fun in our dormitory if the prefects would conveniently go on holiday.
I find the girls to be messier than trolls, truth be told.
Professor Weasley said she'd help me with my switching spells after class. I think she's tired of finding partially transfigured items about the classroom.
I wouldn't say Professor Howard has a particular affinity for these, but she's certainly knowledgeable.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Revelio.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Hello.
Oh, come in! Come in! Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. But look at you. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that, but you won't find point. Why don't you spend a...
What services do you offer?
What is it you might be interested in?
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again. I'll be right with... Ah, it's you.
Just a moment, please.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing. What do you think? Now, how did that feel?
Good. That sounds wonderful.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
I take...
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. Of course it is not without Stay the course.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley... A potting table and a...
I believe so, sir.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Though I don't believe I've seen...
It's my first time in...
Is it really? You'll have read it on the sign. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some rest...
You're the student she sent the out. I set your things aside immediately. Is it not the most fascinating art?
Are potions really that versatile?
As it's your first time in, I should mention I also offer ready-made drafts for all. But for now, let's get you those. What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seat.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat.
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of... But what say we get you...
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty. I have everything. I see what...
We should walk around a bit more.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we hindering him at all? Keep at it! We have to wet him down! What was that? Oh, was trying to eat him with his own teeth. I like it. Do more of it. Expelliarmus. Arrest him on taking long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard! Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Oh, hello there. A moment of...
Prepare.
I will see what it was.
Rebellion. Prepare.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce my... I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting...
I was happy to help.
I own Gladrag's wizardwear and a monk, and as I suspect this won't be your last...
Thank you, Mr. Hill.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
What an extraordinary...
Sounds like a good...
Wonderful.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your...
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle. I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Lumos. Here. Revelio. Lumos. Leviosa. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
My young friend.
Revelio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her. Revelio.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my...
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it? Well...
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. Now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder...
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the troubles.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all... Very well, off I go.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
These peas will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed.
Revelio.
To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have 1 weekly
Away from me!
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Let me in.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told...
If Sebastian vouches for you, I coordinate duels.
I seem to have a knack for dueling. How does cross wands work?
You show up, I'm at... It's our way of determining... And...
Of course.
I agree. Besides, your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. So,
Get me in the ring.
We'll make you regret signing up.
There goes my wager.
That's all you've got?
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but...
Brilliant.
I shall. Again, congrats. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio. Professor.
And I you. Thank Merlin.
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It...
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it.
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade. With...
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he...
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket.
Yes. I discovered an inscription when I read it aloud. It's a map of Hogwart.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise.
I suspect it.
Shall we go?
I appreciate... If our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But...
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
I don't think I'm ready for this just yet. I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back. I should come back to this another time. Revelio.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary...
Sounds versatile.
Quite. You may be... When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin work. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Revelio. Seems crossed ones isn't as secret as it's believed to be. Revelio.
I think so. We shall see who shows up. I know, Sebastian. I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance. Glad I didn't bet on you that.
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Explain
bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need... Excellent form! That's it! Nicely done! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished. Revelio.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accomplish...
I finished all of the...
Glad to hear it.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. Your spellcasting... I would rather we not end today's... Let us begin. And remember, concentrate. And keep your wand steady. Good work.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any... So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Revelio. Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and... No?
I've never even met him.
If you say so. I won't So?
I need to find something for Professor... He was called away by...
You want to show some.
Precisely.
And I am.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.